Hello, I said that I was going to try to make a video or two today, so I'm going to try to make this really quick because I have things that I have to do because it is almost finals week, which is next week, unfortunately, but that means after that I'm done for the semester and I can go home and relax, hopefully, but we'll see how much relaxing is going to be done. This first video, I just wanted to talk about family drama. So, my older brother is graduating, or actually, he finished college, but his graduation ceremony is on Saturday. So, I'm trying to think of how to say this without, because you need to know the history to understand this, but pretty much, my parents got divorced and split up in 2008. It was legalized, and my brother pretty much just decided to choose my quote-unquote father's side of things. I say that quote-unquote because he actually, I don't even really consider him even my father. I don't consider him my dad because he was never there for me. He didn't provide for us. He didn't take care of us. He didn't protect us, and we actually needed protection from him. But I'm not going to go into all that. Hold on a second. My brother's animating me. Great. Same brother I was talking about. So anyway, he chose, I'm just going to refer to him as David because he's not my father. Okay. He chose David's side and everything, and he pretty much screwed himself over in terms of having a relationship or having my mom's side of the family to rely on and to depend on and to be there for him. And with his graduation, my mom wants to go, but she wants to take him out for lunch and afterwards, and he wouldn't even actually say if he was going to go out to lunch with her. So she was getting frustrated because he wouldn't give her a definitive answer, because of course he's kind of evasive, and by kind of I mean really evasive, and it's really hard to get a straight answer out of him. So that's actually not that surprising that she couldn't get a definitive answer out of him. But then apparently at one point he said that he was going to, and then David's father apparently is supposed to be throwing him a lunch, a graduation lunch at some restaurant near his college, and it's supposed to be, I think, about the same time that my mom wanted to go out to lunch with him. So my mom's getting really frustrated, and she was saying, well, if he's not even going to go to lunch with me, then I might as well not go. And at one point she said, because when he wouldn't give her a definitive answer as to whether or not he was going to go out to lunch with her or not, she's like, well, if I'm not even going to see him that day, then is there really a point in going? And I think it was just her being frustrated at the situation and at him not giving her an answer and just wishing that he'd just flat out say yes or no and wanting to go out to lunch with him to celebrate. But it's just she's telling me this, and I'm like, okay, I'm already stressed out about the end of the semester. I'm stressed out because I'm struggling in general and I can't get help until next year. So I'm just I didn't say this to her, and maybe I should have, and if I could have found a respectful way to say it, but just okay, I understand that you're stressed out about the situation, but you're kind of just not helping me. And I'm not trying to say it should be all about me, but just you're kind of adding on unnecessarily. And apparently my brother is supposed to have already left. He was living with David and his new wife, and apparently she wanted him out as soon as he was done with classes. So she's pissed off and is threatening to leave David, and they've been married for, I don't even know how long. I don't really care. But mom's telling me this, and she's just if I see, I'm not going to say what she said to describe David's new wife, but she said if I see her, then there's going to be hell to pay. And I'm just like, do you really want to wind up in jail? Like, seriously, like, I understand that you're pissed off that she's treating your son like that. I understand that, which I didn't actually say, but I do understand that. But it's not really worth winding up in jail over. It's just like, oh, well, I don't care, like, I'll do what I need to do, and I'm just like, great. Now I have to worry about her potentially getting thrown in jail, and the lunch that David's father's supposedly having for my brother, like, we were all invited to, apparently online. Like, they invited, his father sent me an invitation or an invite, and I was just like, okay then. Like, I haven't heard from him, like, I haven't seen him on a regular basis in like forever, and I haven't seen him in years. Like, pretty much after my grandmother died in 2006, he pretty much just like fell off the radar, and I haven't had a relationship with him. Not that I really had that much of a relationship with him to begin with. It was pretty much just like holidays and birthdays, we'd go over there, and he was usually in a grouchy mood and would get pissed the fuck off. Yeah, I've definitely noticed in my family there is a tendency to not react well to stress and to bad situations, and I'm trying to change that, but it's kind of just like, it's been programmed in me that that's acceptable. Whether or not that's what they meant to teach me is up for debate. They probably didn't. It's just that's what they knew, that's what they did. So, yeah. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so my mom said that if she had to eat, or she had to see David, that she wouldn't be able to eat. She'd throw up, because he's just an asshole, and he's probably, the last time I saw him, he probably weighed like at least 300, 400 pounds. I highly doubt he's lost weight since then. He's probably gained weight. Except, of course, he can't exactly blame my mom now for making him eat, which he did in the past. And I'm just like, I never once saw my mom force him to eat. So I don't know what the hell. Like, that's just him being delusional and messed up. But, yeah, whatever. And actually, I can't remember, it might have been Sunday, David kept IMing me and it's Sunday. He kept IMing me and asking me if I was going to go to my brother's graduation. And he's like, at one point, he's like, do you need a ride? And I just flat out ignored him, didn't respond, and later on, I wound up actually blocking him so he can't IM me, because just, even though I didn't respond, him IMing me and thinking that he can act like he gives a damn, first off, about my brother, second off, like, whether or not I'm coming. Like, he doesn't care, so it made things worse. Like, I'm already struggling, and then to have to deal with him and just bringing up shit from the past. I was like, no, screw it. And I blocked him. But then he emailed me and was like asking if I was going and all this kind of crap. And one of the emails was just a forward of something that my grandfather sent to me. And another one he sent, and he had it, he said at the end, Dad. Like, he's my dad. I'm just like, I was actually sitting outside one of my classrooms waiting for class to start, and I read that, and I was just like, I was livid. I was like, what the hell? I wound up calling my mom and talking to her, and I'm just like, after I could actually get a hold of her, but I was just like, he actually signed it Dad. I'm like, where the hell did he come up with the audacity to think that he's my dad? Like, did he even know what the hell a dad is? A dad is someone who is there for you, someone who protects you, someone who takes care of you, who is just flat out there for you and gives a damn and doesn't hurt you, and then have the nerve to say that he was just roughhousing. That it wasn't abuse, it was roughhousing. And it's just I don't know. And this is already 10 minutes, and I didn't want it to be long. It turned out to be a vent session. But I was just really stressed out yesterday because of all that, and then my MP3 player, like, I went to leave to go to my first class yesterday, and it died on me. And I went and tried to charge it later, and it wouldn't. Like, it wouldn't turn on to even say, like, the battery is low, but it wouldn't even, in any of the USB ports in my computer, it wouldn't recognize that it was plugged in, and it wouldn't charge. So it was stressing me out, and I was just, like, freaking out about that. I'm like, God damn it. So I kind of went a little, I don't know, I was just being stupid and stressed out, and nothing good happens when I'm stressed out, beyond stressed out, and I have no one to talk to. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I know I didn't cut or anything like that, so, but I wanted to, kind of, and it just wasn't really a healthy situation. My head has been cut off in, like, the vast majority of this video. Just pointing out the obvious. Yeah. Enough of the venting, whining session. I think, maybe. I don't know. I'm just sick of family drama and sick of all of this. I don't like drama to begin with, but then when it brings up stuff from the past, and I don't really know what the heck to do, because I can't exactly just, like, say, screw it, fuck you all, I don't want anything to do with you. And I'm not sure if I'm going to my brother's graduation, because it depends on if I can get a ride from my mom, because she said that she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to come and pick me up or not. And it also depends, apparently, like, pre-commencement starts at, like, 8:30 in the morning. So it depends on if I can actually get my butt up and get ready. I don't really want to have to deal with drama. I don't want to have to see David or his wife. I want nothing to do with them. They are nothing and no one to me. And I don't mean that, like, to be mean. It's just the truth. So, and I'm not sure if I want to see my grandfather, because I haven't seen him in, like, forever. He hasn't contacted me except for about my brother's graduation and a few random spam type emails over the years. But other than that, he hasn't actually tried to talk to me or have a relationship with me, so I don't know. But it kind of depends on if I'm even getting a ride or not. And yeah. But I flat out refused to ask David for a ride or say, hey, I need a ride, because I don't know if it would be him picking me up. I don't know who the hell it would be picking me up, and I want nothing to do with him. So we'll see if I go or not. And hopefully if I do, it's not too stressful and it's not too annoying. But, like, it's my brother's day. It's for him. It's to celebrate the hard work that he's put in. And I want to go partially because even though we don't really have a relationship, he did show up to my graduation, my high school graduation, even though I didn't think he was going to. And I was actually shocked. My mom was like, you need to go find your brother, during, like, when we were waiting outside on my graduation day. And he actually gave me a present and went to dinner with us after. And then for my birthday this year, he took me out to see a movie, which actually I didn't even know they were making, and I hadn't read the book. It was Atlas Shrugged Part 1. And even though I probably wouldn't have thought that I would have wanted to see it, it was actually a really good movie. So I don't know, it's just, like, I don't really have a relationship with him, but it seems like he does care, even though usually, like, when he talks to me, he'll just, like, say I don't know and, like, give evasive answers and stuff like that. It seems like he actually does care. Maybe he just doesn't know how to show it, so it's kind of weird. So I feel like I should go for him, but like I said, we'll see. I'm gonna stop this video because I need to make another one, and then I need to do work. So yeah, I have to practice my speech that I have to give tomorrow, and my voice is acting up. So we'll see if I can even talk tomorrow. Take care and stay strong, everyone.